What's up, everybody, and happy October. I wanted to start this month off right, and I wanted to start it off with NECA. They recently released the Gargoyles Goliath figure, which I thought looked really awesome, and I was very lucky enough to get my hands on one of these. So as always, we start off with the box. Got that nice artwork in the front. We got a picture of the figure itself on the side. Then we turn it to the back, and we got a couple more pictures. And we turn it again. And there's the side picture. This is a very big box, so this thing's got some weight to it. I cannot wait to get this thing out and take a look at it. I used to actually really like the show Gargoyles as a kid. I don't remember too much of it, but I do remember I enjoyed this show. Look at that beautiful artwork on the side. And then there's the figure. That's one thing NECA does really awesome, is I love how they have the flaps, and then you can see the figure and some nice artwork there. So they recently released this. I was very excited to pick it up. And like I said, I remember the show as a kid, and I really enjoyed the show. But enough of that. Let's get this guy out. All right, so first let's start off with the wings. And as you guys can see, these are extremely long pieces. They're not heavy, they're light, but they are really long. But let's bring it a little bit closer. Look at the fine like paint job on this thing. You got some like blues in there, some blacks in there, some gray. Really light. It's got a thin plastic feel, but not thin like to where it's gonna break. That's the peg to get into the back of Goliath. But yeah, so that's the wings. They come in its own package. So now we go on to the other accessories. We are taking a look now at the book that comes with Goliath. Look at that paintwork. So cool, man. They did a good job. They got some tears on the side there. They even got some scribbles on the inside. It got like a little, what is that? Like a little orange stain right there. Maybe dropped some food or something on it. And then look at the wrinkles and stuff in the pages. Like this looks like an old book. Like they did a great job with that. This looks like a very, very old book. But Goliath doesn't just come with a book. He also comes with a pepper. So there you go. Give you guys a quick look at the pepper. Okay, so there's the pepper, and now we're moving on to the hands. So he comes with 3 extra hands, 2 fists, and one that's like another, almost like gripping claw. And they did a great job on these too. Like you can see that the fingernails are a different shade of like that grayish blue as opposed to the hands. You got some veins going up the back of the hand there. So really nice work. I love it. I think they did a great job with it. And then here comes the head. So this is the growling head. He's got the white overt eyes, showing some teeth. Got the long black hair. And you can see the detail. Like even on the inside, like the way they did it on the back there. And then the top is more of a flat black. But that's nice. I like it. Now we're jumping over to the tail. Now the tail is a very long piece as well. It's got some holes in it. It kind of reminded me of, do you guys remember those old like bendy toys that we used to have as kids? Like back in the 90s? It kind of reminds me of something like that. Like the holes are obviously to help it bend without breaking. So, but I don't know. That's the first thing that popped into my head when I saw this thing. Was it reminded me of the old like bendable toys. But that's a long piece right there. And then now we're going to finally see Goliath himself. So here he is. He comes straight out of the box, and he has the regular, the normal face, I guess. The serious face. He's got the pupils. The eyes, as you can see, are not white over. They're actually pupils in there. He's got a serious look on his face. You know, look at the paint, dude. They got, like, even in the hair, like, they did a good job with this. Like, the paint apps are very, very good. You got some of that blue with the gray, even like almost like a light, I don't know, almost like a powdered white. Then the cloth's got that brown with some black on it. He's got that very animalistic feet, which, you know, I mean, gargoyle, that's natural there. There's the black belt wrapping around, and then there's a hole for the tail, of course. Got that nice bright gold buckle on his belt. And there we go. Now we're going to start checking articulation. Elbows on the shoulders are really stiff. He doesn't have much for shoulders, but I'm assuming that bicep is going to be your main focus for this character anyway. Got the elbow, the wrist turns, because something tells me that when those wings get on this character, it's going to be very difficult to move his arms up. So you know, bends forward, bends back. Got some got that extra torso piece there, help him move around. His head turns a little bit, not too much. It goes down pretty well. It does not go up very much because of the hair, as you could probably imagine. And like I said, once those wings come into place, it's probably going to be even worse. He twists, and he twists again. Now, once again, this is straight out of the package. I did not preheat this guy ahead of time. This is his legs coming up. So that seems to be pretty much as far as they come. That's as far as they go back. Kind of give him that flying pose if you really wanted to. There's the knee bending. And there's the ankle. Oh, and the foot, actually, too. I totally forgot the ankle moves up and down. But see the toes, where the toes are right here? This actually moves, too. See, it bends forward and back, which is a nice little touch, you know? And look at the muscle definition on this character, too. As I give him a split for the camera. But you can see the nice muscle paint job there. Muscle tone on the legs and on the chest and the stomach. Really nice work. And I think NECA has been doing a really good job with their joints lately. I don't know, I feel like I'm having less and less problems moving characters around when I take them out of the packaging compared to their first stuff, or their early stuff, I should say, not first, but earlier. Now we're going to pop the tail in. Come on. Get in that hole. Doesn't want to go in. There we go. We got it in the hole. You can have it straight out. Kind of looks like a rat. Yeah, so I definitely don't want to keep it like that. Give it a little bend. There we go. Oh, and that's the other thing too. The tail does move up and down. Once you get it into the hole there, you can actually move it up and down. But I'm based on the weight of this character and the way he's positioned, you're gonna most likely use that tail almost like a kickstand for him. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, he's kind of having a little bit of trouble standing on his feet already. Yeah, see, so like, I feel like the tail is going to be a very big support help for this character. Which, I mean, I understand. You know, you got to make the character look like the cartoon, and he has those type of feet, which make it a little more difficult for him to stand. But yeah, see, so he's gonna have to mainly be on the on leaning back on his tail, which is fine. I mean, that does not bother me at all. I think he looks fantastic. So we got the tail in, we got him set up. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool look. He's got the book there. Rests comfortably on that hand. It's kind of neat. Let's make him look at the book. Oh, drop the book. Let's make him look at the book. There we go. See, that's pretty cool, man. You can have him looking down at the book like that. It's pretty neat. Now let's switch over the heads and take a look at the other head. Because originally I wasn't going to use the other head, but now looking at it like close up, I actually really like the look of this head and this face, the growling face. So I'm going to try the other head on him. Here we go. Popped off, no problem. And the new one popped in, no problem. Very flawlessly, very, very nice work. There we go, look. That looks cool, man. He's got the white eyes. He's got the teeth showing, the claws out. That is a neat looking piece. Really nicely done, NECA. I'm really, really enjoying this piece. So now there's only one thing left to put on this guy. All right, so let me show you guys what I was talking about. There's two little holes in the back right underneath his hair. So it's nice because the hair covers it if you want to have the wings, if you don't want to put the wings on the character. But the negative side of it is it's going to be kind of hard to maneuver these wings around. At least I would imagine it would be. So let me just click these in real quick, and then we'll take a better look at the wings on this character. On this figure, I should say. All right, so there we go. I got the wings on them. And as you can see, like, they stretch out, man. Look how far they go out to the side. Like a very, very powerful look to this character, to this figure. I really enjoy that. I like the fact that he's standing there. He's got the claws out. He's got the growling face, and he's got these massive wings just stretched out to the sides. For those of you like myself who have quite a bit of figures, though, this could be a little bit of a problem because, of course, if you don't, you're gonna have to put this guy towards the back or figure out some way to keep the wings out of the way of the other characters that you have displayed. So even though they look gorgeous and they're beautiful looking wings and make the figure look very powerful, those wings are going to be a problem to set up on a shelf. Now, if you plan on putting him by himself, maybe if you have like the DVD of gargoyles or something like that, then that would be cool. Or if you're gonna somehow like put this figure as if he was flying or something along those lines, or with shorter figures, then that's not a problem at all. But if you plan on putting this figure with other figures around his size, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. Now let's see how well these actually move. Okay, so going up. Okay, see, as you can see, because the hair and because the wings bump into each other, they can move up and down. It's just you're gonna run into the problem of them bumping into each other or the hair stopping it from moving. Um, so you got a little bit of play with these wings, not a ton. It would be nice if they could have like folded down, which would have been really awesome. Or even if they could have went straight back. Like you know what? Maybe even straight back would have been a problem too. I mean, because then now you would have to have the figure towards the front, so that might be an issue too. Um, but all in all, I see what they were doing with this, and I think they did a great job with this figure. I love it. And like I said, it reminds me of the Gargoyle show when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in years. I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube or something to kind of bring back some memories. But I saw this figure and I wanted to pick it up. It retails for just under 40 or maybe 40 around there. And I think it's cool, man. I think they did a good job. It's something different and I'm happy with it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay safe out there, guys.